Good morning everybody, and once again welcome back to the channel. In this particular video I will be showing you how you can query your new Amazon S3 table buckets with StarRocks. Yes, StarRocks. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. I am on my AWS management console, and you can head over to table buckets, and here you can see I do have two sample table buckets. If you need one, you can create one quickly. Just put in your table bucket name and then click on create table bucket. I already have a table bucket. I'm going to be using the table bucket saumilshah-dev. So now let's create a sample table here. Okay. So for the example purposes, I'll be using the sales tables over here. So let me quickly copy this command over here in Athena. So this will create a table called sales, daily sales. So let me run this, right? And here you can see now it is running. Now let's insert some mock data into it. Okay. So now I'll insert some mock data into it. Okay. Let's run this. And then I'll show you how to query this data with StarRocks. Okay. So now the command is being executed on Athena, as you can see. Will take a couple of seconds. It's complete. Now I can, of course, query this data in Athena, right? So select everything from S3 table catalog.daily sales, right? And then here you can see the data. Now let's learn how to query this from StarRocks. So let's come to the project repository. And here you will see a Docker Compose file given to you. In this, we are going to spin up a StarRocks FE container and a StarRocks BE container, right? And then here, the important thing is in the environment, here you can see the AWS access, secret, session token, and the region. So let's spin up the stack. So I am in the project repository. You can say Docker. Let me increase the font size. Docker Compose up --build --build -t. So here you can see the containers have started. Now let's wait for these containers to be in the running state. Now let's pull up Docker desktop. I have my Docker desktop here. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me adjust my window size quickly. Give me one sec. Okay, so hopefully you are seeing my Docker desktop, right? Now here you can see Docker StarRocks FE container. Let's click on that. Let's click on exec. Now I'm inside the container, right? Now we are gonna follow these particular commands. So first, let me go to my notes. Don't worry, these credentials are going to be destroyed after the videos. So I'm going to start the StarRocks shell. Here you can see a little bit tiny. So I'm trying my best to, if I can zoom in, here you can see the StarRocks shell, right? Now, first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my demo.sql. I'm going to create an external catalog called StarRocks Lakehouse S3 table demo. Here you can see the type is iceberg. The catalog type is going to be REST. The endpoint will be https://glue dot. This is the region. So if you are working on a different region, just make sure you swap this. Okay. .amazonaws.com/iceberg. And then over here is my AWS access. Here is my AWS secret. This is the region. And here is the warehouse. So the first part is your AWS account ID :catalog / the bucket name. Okay. So let's copy this guy. Here you can see, okay, right? And now I can say show catalogs here. Here you can see, I can see my catalog, right? Now I can say, hey, show me all the databases that you have in that catalog, right? So now again, it is querying, and here you can see S3 table catalogs. Now let's see all the tables inside that. So I should be seeing my daily sales table that we just created via Athena. Here you can see that daily sales, right? So now let's run a very simple query on StarRocks, right? So select everything, or let's do a count. Select count from StarRocks this is the external catalog, right? And then here I'm just gonna put daily sales, and let's run the count query here. And again, remember, I'm running it on locally on my Docker container, right? So here you can see we are able to query the data, right? If I again query it again, it will be much more faster. As you can see, previously it took 7 seconds. Now it took about 2.36 seconds, and so on. So that's all I have for the video. I do have a guide on Medium as well, in case if you need the steps and the code snippets. They are there on my Medium account, so make sure to check it out. And if you have any other questions, let me know your question in the comment section below. Until then, keep smiling, keep programming, and I'll see you in the next video.